Good evening. Noswatha. We're going to jump straight into it here today. I always say that. So the colour not allowed is not green, so that's probably the wrong choice they've made there. So I'm going to leave my Sea Captain Ned, and I'm going to leave CMYK. Oh no, wait, I tell a lie. Sorry, I completely tell a lie. Red is the colour not allowed. Pay attention, Ben. There we are. Let's go back to square one. Okay, in which case, actually, they've gone for completely the wise choice of tank. I think I'm just going to go with it as is. I see little advantage to be made in changing my team around, particularly here. I'm just going to hope, which is never the best thing, but then, the strategies open to me are limited. So Vittoria, I would say personally, as a buff boosting a tank, she doesn't do any buff boost. She doesn't add any buffs, which to me would make her not perfect. I like Vittoria a lot. I think she's a very good hero. As I've often said, I think she's one of the few Season 1 heroes who has stood the test of the game. But I don't think she necessarily is the best tank, which is why I went with Leapfrog as a tank. That said, I haven't actually had a look so far to see how my guys are doing, my defence team. I suspect I will look at it and then I will suddenly realise that I know nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow, and whatever else is said. Let's have a quick look. What was I going to do? Go into rankings, defences. Yeah, I know nothing, don't I? 2 defeats, so that's isn't. So yeah, I don't know. Now this guy's come up as a tank a few times. Blaze, 250 damage, near -38 accuracy, clear status ailments. Not necessarily a buff booster, but also not necessarily wrong. I'm inclined to actually swap for my purples here because they've got 2 yellows. Again, this is not necessarily. I mean, there's no sound. Ideally, what I would be doing is taking 3 reds to get rid of the green tank. That's not an option, so I'm just going to hope for the boards to be kind. I can't say they're being terribly kind at the moment. So this will at least trigger a combo and get rid of all my green. You see, if I'd gone with green, I would now be laughing because I would have had a ton of tiles. If I lose this one, then I can look back and say, well, I should have gone green. Green. And yeah, unfortunately, I think that's going to be the way this is going. This isn't quite going to trigger a big enough combo. My first guy's dead. I'm not liking the way this is headed. I think I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose now. I think it's fairly definite. How is this fella still alive? 14 health. 14. Right, okay, well, these tiles should actually kill him, even though they're off colour and everything else. But Catalina surviving there. She should be killed by that. So their Sea Captain Ned has just messed me up. Pew. Accuracy down. I don't think I can turn this. I don't think there's any way I can save this now. I'm just sort of looking at it going, ooh, but no, this is defeat. See, if I'd gone with green, if I'd stayed with the team I had, I would have won. And it's just come down to the board, which is the beauty of it. I mean, I'm not making. Well, I am making excuses, but my excuse is that actually, because they chose the right tank, I lost. Is that simple? I lost because they chose the right tank. Because I was left in a 50-50 position. And I mean, there was logic completely to what I did. There were 2 yellows, so I took 2 purples. Took 3 purples because most likely colour to come up. But then obviously I had a ton of green tiles. In fact, this is the 3rd time in a row I've had a ton of green tiles, which makes me a little bit like, maybe I should just stick with greens. Because I mean, I swapped just because of the colours they had, which the logical reason was there. The follow through sadly was not. There we go. Discord.gg/ampersand. Okay. It's going to be some kind of technical thing. I mean, again, I mean, there'd be something to be said for swapping the purples to deal with Tannenbaum, but at the same time, I seem to be green tiles have just been everywhere, so let's go for it. And now, of course, they'll disappear. Yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily sort of looking at this and going, "Oh, if only I'd gone green," but at the same time, oh dear, I don't think I'm going to win this one either. See, here now I've got five in a row purple, which was the other colour I thought about taking. I've lost. Leapfrog's dead. Yeah, I'm not liking this either. The one, yeah. See, this is where luck stroke boards play a factor. I mean, it depends how cynical I'm feeling, whether I believe the boards are completely random. Yeah, if I'd have had this board when I took the purple team, I would have won. And if I'd have had this team, if I'd had this team when I took the purple, basically, if I'd swapped the two teams round on the two raids I lost, I would have won both of them. But c'est la vie. Anyway, the last raid to go. Again, I'm going to stick with green. I mean, there's not much to be said for going with either, really. Just it's going to come down to the luck of the boards, and yeah, they're not. I mean, again, see, I've got 5 in a row purple there, which 5 in a row red. I mean, this would normally, I would say, be a very good board, but it's all off color tiles. I mean, yellow's slightly on color. Yeah, I mean, my guys are. I'm not loving this at all. I think I'm going to hold on here. Yeah, no, that's better. See, that's what I was. You see, this is. This basically. I mean, the subject of this video is going to be dead easy. It's just going to be the effect of luck. I mean, there's no particular reason I deserve to win that last raid, which I have won against. I'm sorry, I'm not going to. I kind of don't know Cyrillic letters, but just yeah. I mean, the one I won, I should, by every recommendation, have lost as much as the ones I won. And yeah, there we go. Anyway, there we are. So I think that just the role of luck, stroke, boards, stroke. Is it rigged? I don't know if it's rigged. There's times it feels really rigged. It didn't really feel totally rigged there, but then it's normally day 4 or 5 feels particularly like the game is saying, no, you've had enough. Enough. Now it's time to lose. You haven't paid enough money. But again, that may be paranoia on my part. So I do beg your pardon if that is the case. Anyway, there we are. So thank you very much for watching. As ever, do please remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say, au revoir, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.